Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to episode 19 of Europa Universalis 4 and our Naples campaign. Last episode, we managed to take 3 provinces off Castile, so the war would have gone on a lot longer, but unfortunately the Protestant League War broke out, so I basically decided to cut the war short just so France didn't get absolutely annihilated. Because the way it stood is that we were basically advancing into Castile. France drew their forces away to deal with the war that had just broken out for the Protestant League, leaving this whole front completely undefended, and Castile were taking their provinces back. So I thought, right, what I'm going to do, I pieced out, took the 3 provinces I wanted. It did cost me a little bit of trust with France, which I will now get back up. Speaking of which, I should probably do that with my other peeps. Let's do that. Commonwealth are an ally as well, aren't they? I keep forgetting that. So yes. Cost me some trust with France, but that's about it, to be honest. I think we came out of it quite well. So at the end of last episode, we were cobbling together our war fleet, as I sort of named it, even though it's, you know, probably not a fitting name, given that it's not very good. It's quite a small fleet. Spy network construction plus 25%. That looks fine. Yeah, we're getting the last of our ships together into this fleet, and we'll get back our other army, and probably chuck that army over here on Sardinia. What I want to start doing now, how long is our truce with Castile? Spain, rather, as I should call them. It's not that long, actually. Probably because the provinces we took weren't very valuable ones. One thing I do have to do is spend some of my military points. So I'm going to... Let's try and... we want the province development tab. There we go. So which ones are the cheapest ones? I'm not going to do any of those because I haven't got them as cores yet. Lucania. There we go. Spent a bit there. So we've got a... Lucania now can... gives a bit more manpower. What's our total manpower now? It's almost 50,000. So I think after we get quantity, we should be well set. Unless, of course, we go for quality as our next idea group. I never know. I'm terrible with picking ideas. Sometimes I just sort of saunter through... let's decide who's the most valuable of these. Let's just give one of these to clergy. There we go. I tend to just sort of saunter through a game sometimes, just randomly pick ideas as I go, like depending on how I feel like playing or the situation at hand. Whereas some, like nations, I'll just go, yes, I'm definitely doing this, and I will only pick this... I will only pick this idea group, yada yada yada, and it'll actually be quite structured. Alas, that is generally not always, most of the time it's not the case. Let's get the rest of our fleet together. See how many trade... Right, so we've got 14... Yeah, we've got 14... Blame the king? No, let's not blame the king. Not very good. Let's get that back up. We've got 14 brigs, transport ships. We could probably do with some more. So I think we need to build some buildings. What am I doing? Clicking on the wrong buttons. God damn it. So I want to build some shipyards. So I'm going to build one there. I don't think we can't build any other ones yet. Actually, for some reason... Basically, places need more... development, don't they, before they can actually build. Before I can build anything on them. Which is fine, because with these economic ideas, we are going to... Yeah, with these economic ideas, we're going to get cheaper development anyway, so that's fine. We probably want to hunt pirates in Genoa. I'd say this is going quite well. I mean, the thing I'm really happy about is getting the Balearic Islands. And it didn't actually cost us that much in terms of, well, anything really. I think aggressive expansion, a little bit there with Savoy. God, Venice hate us. It didn't cost us that much aggressive expansion, to be honest. So, but what it does do is it opens up Castilian rebel nobles. Oh, do I dare to hope? See, the problem is, however, is I want separatists, really. I mean, noble rebels would be nice, but I think the claim is better for me to pay for claims. What do France say they want? Oh, they want all of this. Well, me and France are soon going to have a falling out because I'm going to claim Valencia. I'm going to claim Alicante. And I'm going to claim Murcia. And that should be nice. Because what I want to do, I want to give France this area just to make them happy. And I want to take this area. Because essentially what I really want is the coast. La Mancha would be nice because it's a gold-producing province. But I want the coast because that gives me easy access to Morocco and Tunis. And what is left of Tlemcen. So that is an avenue for expansion, certainly. What money am I at? 14 gold. So what I will do, I'm going to turn my army maintenance all the way down because I don't actually need it at the moment. We don't have any unrest, so we're fine. Cardinal Minister. Stability cost modifier minus 5%. I think that's fine, especially with the missionary strength. Can we get these techs yet? Can. Lovely. Charge infantry and Christian infantry. I'm going to go for the charge infantry, I think. What do I want to do now? Let's have a look, see. What are we going to do in peacetime? Toulouse no longer considers me a rival. I feel I'm upset by that. Firenze. So I've got claims on all of their provinces now. So I'm going to take my diplomat away from there and send him over to improve relations in the Commonwealth. Ooh. Of course, we could do that whole supporting air thing. We might do that. Roma is no longer a part of our... Well, our claim is expired on Roma. That's not so bad, because I'm always iffy about taking Rome, because I don't want to basically piss off everyone else, all the Catholics. So I think if I'd like to form Italy, but I think I might do that last. Although to go form Italy, I'd have to go to war with Milan. France. How is this war going? I'm not even sure. Let's get mercantilism. Keep getting mercantilism. Let's have a look in the ledger. Protestant League. The score is minus 11. The attacker are the Protestants. No, the attackers are the Catholics, sorry, against the Protestants, and they are losing. So, I'm happy I stayed out of that. Why have I got provincial unrest? The Balearic Islands. That's only 0.2, so that's fine. And that's only because the core isn't done, and the only reason the core's not done is because we didn't have a claim. So, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. As soon as the core... Here, spy dropped off. As soon as the core finishes, the unrest should go down. Oh, it already has. To be honest, it's already gone. There we go. Ta-da! Right. I can make another state. And it makes slightly, ever so slightly more than it costs. Which is fine. As long as I'm not losing money. What are we doing with the spare? We need to get a claim on Ferrara. That's fine. Pull our guy out of Ferrara. We are going to improve relations with Austria. We are going to Lucca. Let's start getting... Who are Lucca allied with? Norway, Hungary, Livonian Order, and Savoy. Let's start building a spy network there anyway. Just because... Why not? Basically. Tunis are claiming loads of provinces that I own, although they don't seem to... Have I not unlocked any of these yet? Okay, I need to get some more development, basically. That's what this is telling me. Okay, so I need to get some more development in some provinces. Development. So Calabria would give us 10, so that's enough to build a new building. That's enough. I want to avoid spending admin points because obviously I'm trying to get an idea group done. So I just want to get certain places past that initial milestone. That should be a few extra provinces. Are any of them ones I could build manufactories in? They are. They are. Right, so I'm going to build a manufactory there. And I think that was Messina. It was. Hurrah. So, and there'll be one in Messina as well. So that'll help on money as well. Although they do take a few years to build. States, demand control provinces, nobility. Right, manpower. What's the base manpower there? 200 and da-da-da, 250. Do we need to give a reso? Base is 500. Base is 750. That'd be a good one to give nobility, actually. Because it's just an obscene amount of manpower bonus. Quite funny that Austria, they've occupied Milan for so long, they're now occupying fighting rebels. Well, France has dishonored their military alliance with Gallery. I'm so happy that I stayed out of this war. I need to pull my guy back from Austria to get rid of this embargo. Where is it? Revoke embargo on Venice. Who are my rivals? Spain and... I don't really have much choice but to rival the Ottomans, because otherwise I won't have enough. Ottomans, having said that, seem to be having some issues with rebels. Not sure why. Am I being... embargoes on us. Lots of people. So I'm being embargoed by a whole... I was... That's funny. That's a bit weird. I would say, oh, I'm being embargoed by loads of people. And now it just suddenly they all just disappeared. Ferrara have a pretty big alliance chain. Florence are my next ones. They've only technically got Hamburg, but I've got a truce with them for quite a few more years, so I can't attack them just yet. For the moment, it looks like we're sitting here for a while with our hands tied behind our backs. I have to wait a few more months. And I can get this next, or at least start. There we go, that should do it. Start this next, you know what I mean, manufactory. Actually, no. What we're going to do is cancel that. That gives us our money back. Then take the build cost thing. And then do that. Ta-da! That saved us a little bit of money. If I was paying a bit more attention and wasn't so impatient, I would have realised that I could have done that with the previous manufactory as well. But alas. Milan are well and truly screwed. It wouldn't surprise me if Milan actually get made to release Mantua. And give Brescia back to Venice. This is quite entertaining, actually, watching the way this war is going. No one's faring particularly well. It's quite an even match, actually. Oh, even war. One of my generals has disappeared. Or disbanded, rather. Can I get another claim? I can. Actually, I'm going to wait and support rebels, maybe. Castile, just because I want to mess them up. I've got a free diplomat, though. Can I... I need to wait 25 to get my first core... claim, sorry, on Lucca. Russia would still join, so it's... So... Genoa... Allied with Sweden and Russia. That's just weird. That is just weird. Never mind. Where else can we expand then? I feel like the only way is through Venice some more. So let us get our spy network going in Venice again. What I want is for us to have as many avenues of expansion as possible. What would be really nice is if Sweden and Russia were made to get rid of their alliance with Corsica. I imagine they probably won't be, just because Corsica's, you know, so small. I can't imagine there would be too much benefit in that. Oh dear, Norway got... Tulpinam... Yeah, this native tribe. Is that a native tribe? Where's Norway? Do Norway have a... Norway are actually claiming the throne of Denmark as well as... They're being declared on. Yeah, they're being declared on by these guys. Oh, this is fun. Norway are going to probably, what, lose that? Make hay while the sun shines. Yearly corruption minus 0.1. And national tax modifier plus 10%. Oh, I love it. Right, let's get back home. Do we have enough now? We have enough for two things. We have enough to... Yeah, lose money and prestige, gain loyalty, lose influence. Fabricate a claim on Lucca. And as we can't get a claim on Modena... Oh, actually... Lucca invaded Ferrara. Unfortunately, Lucca are allied with Austria, whereas Ferrara were not. But there we go. Such is life. I assume Tunis is still allied with the Ottomans. They are. We could support rebels. Spanish peasants. That would cost us a lot. Castilian particularists. They demand autonomy, so that would actually severely affect their money should they break free, whereas peasants... peasants just won't really do much. So maybe Castilian particularists. Let's have a look, see what they do. See how they get on. It's fun. It is fun. Let's also improve relations with France. Lovely. I'm amazed this war has gone on as long as it has, and it's still not, like, it's quite even. Support rebels. Oh, rebels 80% towards an uprising. Oh, come on, this has got to happen. What do I want? What's my inflation at? I'm being an idiot. Where is it? No, I'd rather just not have inflation, thanks. If it's all the same. Oh, I'd be so happy if these rebels spawned. Our royal marriage with France is... Oh, 90%. So they're really close. Our royal marriage with France is over. As they're at war, they're probably not too interested in renewing this. They've probably got their diplomats doing other things. I will do it. Right. Will these rebels pop, is the question. I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be yes, and it'll make me very happy if they do. Oh. Spain were just pieced out, I think. But then they were on France's side, weren't they? They were. Yep. Oh well. We'll see how that goes. They're still going to have rebels anyway. Unless they fiddle the autonomy or something to win. Anywho, right. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.